Hey guys, Mars Thinking here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. So yesterday we showed off the Gotenks and Ghost on the Fusion team on an Infinite Dragon Ball History stage. And honestly, I was very impressed with how he performed. And Super Battle Road has always been a mode that he has been useful in. And the major drawback, of course, was that he was not a very strong defensive unit. So if you could get lucky and have him positioned on a turn where he was only being attacked by one person, and then obviously he could potentially come through with the stun, that was kind of the way to keep him safe. But he was good for healing you, good for the stuns, and now with his EZA, as we saw yesterday in the Infinite Dragon Ball History stage, he can get up to having pretty decent defense. So I am very much looking forward to seeing how he's going to perform in this stage. The only sort of change I made from yesterday's video, someone did actually mention this in the comments, and it was what I was planning to do already, is this STR Super Saiyan Gotenks is really good on Super Battle Road. Better than the Gotenks and Ghost, better than the physical one, because of the ability to buff all the allies when there's multiple opponents, and he can stun, which obviously came in pretty useful for us there. So let's go ahead and go for the stun on you. And what's his defense? I've got no supports on the rotation. He's only got 64k. They both supered last turn though, so I'm pretty sure, or at least I'm hoping, that we're not going to get the super here. So let's see before and after supering. Okay, we're just going to get the dodge. Alright, so 15k without supering first. That's actually really good for him with no items active. And now, of course, he does raise his defense. But we stunned anyway, so there you go, him coming in clutch. That's exactly why he's good for Super Battle Road. But yeah, that's actually really impressive to only take that much damage before even having supered to raise his defense. That is actually pretty solid. So obviously we haven't got him together with the Gotenks, so once we have, I'm very interested to see what attack stat he's going to be able to hit as well. Because definitely looking good so far. So you're stunned. Let's go for finishing off you. I probably should heal here just in case we get hit by a bunch of super attacks. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this. And give you those. And just give you this. So I still really like the Gotenks and the Xeno Gotenks that we got from the previous Heroes banner. I'm hoping that with the next one, they will potentially get Awakenings, because they are really good units. I used both of them for the Fusion stage no items run. So yeah, that would be really good for them to get Awakenings. So many of the Heroes units from the recent banner were really good. So obviously looking forward to this new one, because we've got the potential for our boy, the Masked Super 17, to be on the next Heroes banner. So that is definitely something that I am looking forward to. So we've got the two of them together now. Basically all of his links except Shattering the Limit are active, which is pretty good. Let me just double check here. So it's greatly raises on his super, and then yeah, we want to be trying to get as many orbs as we can, because it's 7%. Okay, and then we do get the 30 per rainbow. So we didn't get a good change with the orbs, unfortunately. There's a bunch of rainbows at the top, but not a lot to connect. So we'll grab those. Doesn't give us a massive buff, but his defense is at 88k, which is very good. I'll give you these. Grab those. I think he might actually finish him off here, because he can hit some pretty solid attack stats. He's obviously not getting the buff from the STR Gotenks, because there's only one enemy now. So 1.3 on his attack. And yeah, doesn't even need a crit. Takes him out. Obviously we had type advantage, but yeah, that's really good, because he was always in an interesting place for the Fusion team for Super Battle Road, because his defense was so bad, but his utility was so good. Because Rainbow Orb changing, not only does he heal from the Rainbow Orb, so it was a nice little bit of free healing going on, but then also at the same time, he can stun. You can use those Rainbow Orbs for other units, especially when you're running like the LRs, like this physical one. Obviously they get extra ki from Rainbow Orbs. So even now on the next turn, like leftover Rainbow Orbs from Gotenks and Ghost creating them the previous turn came in useful to get the 18 ki super for our Gogeta. So he had a lot of really good things going for him. And then, of course, the downside was, if you go back to the no items run for fusions that I did, I think I used him on that team. I know the heroes ones played him very heavily, but with no item active, he was getting hit for probably like 60, 65k, maybe even slightly more. And then we saw on that previous turn before supering that he's not taking anywhere near that kind of damage now. And now that we've got multiple opponents, that's why I tried to spread the targeting around a little bit, because I didn't want to kill too many of them in one go. But I say that, and then of course Gogeta popping off with the additional super attack here. As long as there's at least 2 of them left, so Gotenks is giving him that buff. Because then I want him to super attack. We'll target a different person just in case of a stun, but I want to see him take a hit after supering, so we can see how much damage he takes. With no item active on Super Battle Road. Hey, look at that. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta actually coming through with the super attack counter as well. And we get the crit. Awesome. So, okay. Come on, Gogeta. Let's go. This is what you like to see. If they keep the 70% chance to counter supers for the new Gogeta, I am very excited. Because if you think about, they updated the counter animations for the LR Super Saiyan 4s. And they were nothing too crazy, but they were better than just, you know, the original, like, Key Blast attack. And then, of course, we're now in a post-STR Vegito meta where his counter animation is fantastic. So, if Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta has a super attack counter, I'm very excited to see what it's going to look like. So, alright, so hopefully Zabura doesn't super, because I want to see us take damage before and after the super attack here. So, we're going to be getting the buff from Gotenks. So, 44... not terrible. I guess, to be fair, in fight number 1 we did have type advantage, which would play into it. But 40k, I mean, like I said before, we were looking at somewhere close to double that, if not slightly more, on the pre-EZA. And then, of course, this is with no item active. So most people don't try and use no items in Super Battle Road. But his performance is strong enough that we are not in any way having to go crazy with the items. We've used, what, 1 so far? So, yeah. So I can go ahead and do this, give us a heal and some damage reduction. We blatantly finish off everybody here, and then can move on to the next fight. And we've only used 2 items. So, I do think Gotenks and Ghost is very, very good. I always liked him before because of that utility. It was just... you had to be really careful, because in like the harder events, like the Legendary Goku event, because he disables dodge in the final stage, even if you'd previously built your Gotenks and Ghost to have a ton of dodge, once you get to that last stage, that obviously becomes disabled, and his defense was just nowhere near high enough for those kind of events. So you really see the difference here with the showcase yesterday on Infinite Dragon Ball History, and then this one on the Fusion stage. Just how much of an improvement that he's had. So I will have to take him into the Int Extreme Super Battle Road. I did use him on my no items run, I'm pretty sure, before he got his EZA. So typical, I literally did it like a week or so ago, and now he's got an EZA, so it would have made it a lot easier. But alright, so we do this, and then look at all of these orbs that we've got. Oh, all Int orbs, so many rainbow orbs. Actually, I guess we should try and stun Fat Boo, because he's got type advantage over us. So let's do this. Plus, of course, having Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta on the rotation, he is lowering all the enemy's attack as well. So we did get over 100k defense. Do I need to be safe and use an item here? I do really want to see the kind of damage that we're going to take, because Gogeta's on rotation and we got the support from Gotenks. The only bad thing is it going to be if we don't stun Fat Boo and he super attacks Gotenks and Ghost. But I feel like it won't do... it's not going to do like 400k, so I feel like we should survive that okay. So let's go. Actually, let's just all completely focus on Fat Boo then. Deal as much damage to him as possible. So STR Gotenks should be okay. Oh, well, there you go, yeah. He's okay in the first slot, double digits. Not too bad damage. So 2.35 on the Gotenks and Ghost. That's really, really good. Obviously no support in the third slot. I could have brought that Gotenks that we brought yesterday, the tech one. But 162k, that's not too bad. But yeah, he's not really got any dupes for me. And in Super Battle Road, he doesn't get a chance to build up his defense. So he probably would have been a bit of a liability. But then I guess looking at how few items we've had to use so far, it wouldn't have been so bad. I could have just burned a couple of extra items to keep him safe. But I guess I just wanted to see how he would perform in Super Battle Road in general. I feel like probably not a lot of people are going to run that Tech Gotenks on Super Battle Road because he is a huge liability. In fact, I wonder if I can get through... I should be able to, yeah. If I can get through this turn without triggering the Dokkan attack, which I think should be fine. Then we'll get the Dokkan attack with Gotenks and Ghost next turn. Hopefully I can get a huge amount of orbs for him. So, I guess if I do this and drop those ones down, because it's not going to be enough to trigger the Dokkan attack. I'm going to use... Actually, yeah, let's just use the Ghost actually. Get through the turn quicker, don't have to worry about losing any more health. And then, yeah, let's do this. Hopefully we can get a good selection of orbs changed to rainbows and get a nice big Dokkan attack with the Gotenks and Ghost. So additional from you guys, Gogeta definitely going to be finishing off Fat Boo here. So kick to right to the face. And then, okay, another additional super again, let's go. Get a little bit of damage on Boo. We have type disadvantage, so do really want to see a crit because otherwise, yeah, not a huge amount of damage. And then our boy Gotenks can come in and get the seal. So now we don't need to worry about Gotenks and Ghost getting super attack in slot 1. And yeah, they're going to fire off this Dokkan attack for us. So we do want to get the most rainbow orbs and the most orbs total. So yeah, I guess we're doing this. So we got 7 orbs and then 2 rainbows. So grab those. And what is our defense at? 71k, so not crazy. I guess, actually, yeah, to be fair, we only have 1 enemy left now, don't we? So we're not getting the buff from the STR Gotenks. So unfortunately, yeah, we're not going to see the highest attack stat that we could have from him. But we'll go ahead and do this. So I'm interested to see how much we can do. Because obviously the Dokkan attack does do a boosted amount of damage. His attack stat is 1.6. So, I mean, it's nothing crazy. And because this fight at the end is only 2 enemies, they do have quite a lot of HP each. So maybe we won't quite take him out here, but it's just interesting to see how much we can do. Maybe we'll get the stun as well. I've always thought it'd be a cool like added effect that if you did the Dokkan attack with a unit that has a chance to stun or like a chance to seal or something like that, it would be guaranteed. But we didn't get it off the Dokkan attack. Not a crazy amount of damage, but we are getting the additional super as well, which means a double raise in defense. So yeah, we just take no damage. STR Gotenks, unfortunately no crit from you. Well, he's going to additional super as well, so there you go, Gotenks. He's even got the ghosts in his super, so Gotenks and all the ghosts are popping off, and we even get the stun off of him as well. So I think that's probably going to be GG, because yeah, Blue Gogeta himself has arrived on the scene, and Boo is stunned. So I think that's going to be all she wrote for Kid Boo over here. So let's do this, because then you at least get the extra key in the middle. So we'll do this, and there we go. So we're not getting the 18 key with the physical LR, so we probably won't kill unless he double supers with crits, I guess. And then, yeah, hopefully Blue Gogeta can close out the show here. So, yeah, Gotenks and Ghosts, easy aid on Fusion Super Battle Road. Very, very good. It's going to be very interesting when we get the first set of extreme category stages for Global, because obviously we know that Fusion is one of them. So I feel like he is going to be very useful for us on that run as well. And then, of course, anyone out there who still hasn't completed the Super Int versus Extreme Tech stage of Extreme Super Battle Road, like I said, I'll do that for a video as well, probably tomorrow. He's definitely going to help out people who have not beaten that stage yet as well. So let me know what you guys think down below. Have you taken him into Super Battle Road and tried him out yourself yet? Definitely a very solid unit, so I'm interested to hear what you guys think down below in the comments section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. There's a link to the Discord in the description, so feel free to join in down there. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.